Also, I forgot to hit record for this gameplay. Sorry, guys. Yeah, missed too much. Right. Who keeps sending me things? Also, guys, for the retro games later on and just in general, if you guys have any specific requests that you would like to see, please let me know. If I can't get it via the Nintendo Switch Online and I know what game that people want to see, I will make sure that I'm able to play it, okay? Luck, enjoy your luck, buddy. What the hell is that? I should be keeping an eye out for these aethers as well. I've not done a good job of that, but I should. There we go. The crew's all here. Chance as I feared, the road ahead is teeming with Nath soldiers. Mosshep did not exaggerate then. These beastmen have grown brazen indeed, if they would threaten the dragon so openly. Do they intend to assault the lair itself? I pray they do not. Mighty though my Dravanian friends are, they are yet vulnerable to the Nath's muskets. This is no route to save the one before us. Should the beastmen offer battle, we have no choice but to accept. Then let them come. So it seemed like the Ishgardians, when they went against the dragons, the Dravanians, they lost like a huge portion of their kingdom. I do wonder if we actually like how this expansion will resolve. Like, will the Ishgardians and the Dravanians be on the same side? Will they forever? Will they forever hate each other? Event cancelled? Oh, what? How about now? Thank you. I take no pleasure in killing the Nath. 'Twas to avoid bloodshed that I agreed to join you on this journey. It cannot be helped, but we may proceed into the courtyard together, but leave the risk of hailing its occupants to me. And keep your lance on your back, Dragoon. Hey, I'm a Dragoon too! So wait, are Dragoons known for their dragon killing capabilities, or are they just a kind of warrior? Am I rocking into the Dragon Kingdom as the special kind of dude that just kills dragons?
Vidofnir!
Hey, we have some voice acting. For the night is dark and full of terrors.
Ah, 'tis thee, little one. From above I did mistake thee for a Nath. 'Tis well I chanced to look again, or thou wouldst now be ash.
Dear Vidofnir, how I have missed you. Would that I had come sooner, and not out of dire necessity.
Thou art troubled. Speak that I might know thy plight.
Will they listen?
Thou wouldst have father admonish his brood brother.
I would end this war without further bloodshed.
How am I to believe thee, little one, when thine own companion beareth Nidhogg's stolen eye?
Have care, dragon, or I shall gouge out one of yours.
Oh damn, dude didn't give a shit.
You forget yourself, sir. We are here on a mission of peace.
My sire's will forbiddeth me from inviting discord to our home. 'Tis for this reason and no other that thou still drawest breath, knight.
Vidofnir, please. We must be allowed to convey our intentions to Hraesvelgar in person, with words of our own choosing. Grant us this favor, and open the way to Som Al.
It is Somar. Cool.
Thou hast ever been welcome, little one. But I cannot grant thy wish. I am bound to remain here and protect my kin from the Nath's god.
The Nath have summoned a primal.
Oh, here we go. Time for us to take down another primal.
Pray excuse my forwardness, but if we were to eliminate the threat to your territory, would you consent to Lady Izel's request?
Ha! Dost thou imagine thyself equal to the task? To succeed where dragons have failed? 'Tis beyond thee, mortal. But thou art welcome to try, nonetheless. Only know that idle promises shall avail thee naught.
Yeah, that was bound to happen. As soon as he said primal, it's like, time to kill the primal.
Why must our every bid for peace breed yet more war?
Right, what'd you miss? Everything. No, we have now promised to kill a primal. The Nath primal has been summoned, and if we kill the primal, then we can hopefully go to Somar. There we go. Oh, so now we have to go. We have to now go back. Oh, can I go to that teleporting point already though? Please? Yes, I can. Yes. Now we're talking. So for these comfy streams, right, I have the Nintendo Wireless N64 controller. Do I need to get one for the NES and SNES as well? Just the Pro controller is so damn comfy. Back radio, we at the Nathaju. And what is it you'd like to summon a primal, you say? 7 hells. I don't know bugger all about Nath religion, if I'm honest, beyond their trading habits. They never seem to be much point in asking. But it shouldn't be that hard to find out. From time to time, we barter with a small hive to the north and west of here. Outcasts from the main tribe, from what I understand, I reckon they'd be willing to tell you a bit about themselves. Oh, here we go. Oh. This sounds promising. And what exactly would the Nath consider to be the right incentives? Nothing your average hunter could scrounge up in a day or two, but seeing as you're in a hurry, you might as well divide the chores amongst yourselves. You want a good-sized jar of landtrap nectar, a basket of Calum tree fruit, and always a Nath favorite, a generous portion of young Nanka flesh. I shall gather the fruit. Leaping to the lower branches of the forest giant should present little challenge to me. Great. And Alphinaud does nothing? I wonder if we'll meet Moschamp's cousin in Dawntrail. It does kind of look similar to the dude that they keep showing. Was I right in saying everyone thought that one of the classes was going to be like a pirate class, but I'm assuming that doesn't seem to be the case at all now? God, what a pain in the ass. I gotta go out and around like that. Wait. Read that name again, Ting? How do you say it? Markerchamp? Masterchamp? Is there something really obvious I'm not seeing? Tell you what though, we thought Viper was going to be Corsair, like sword and gun pirate stuff. No, the other name. Oh wait, oh no, I get it now. Oh, I'm so dumb. Master Champ, PogChamp, I get it. Champ is the combining thing. God, I'm slow. Thanks, man. But no, I would love to have seen like a pirate in... I would genuinely play a pirate in this. If you gave me like a cutlass and maybe like... then like dual wield that with a musket, that'd be sick. Make a tank variation where they wield a blunderbuss. I think that could be pretty damn cool. But my only hope is that I'm actually caught up to this game by the time the next expansion comes out. Not this one. The next one. Some did suggest an idea where if I wanted to be like up to date for stream, I could like boost a different character. But a part of me is afraid of being spoiled about other key plot points. So I think we're just gonna have to just accept that we're not gonna play Dawn Trail anywhere near on time. I won't be caught up in the next, caught up in time for Dawn Trail, but if I put in the effort, I can make the next one. Where are you right now? Would it be safe to say you put a lot more of your effort into, it's pretty like getting cool like transmogs for your character rather than like progressing MSQ. You're about halfway through post Stormblood. Wait, so are you spoiler free as well? Do you not know what happens in... Because obviously the next two ones after Stormblood are meant to be insane, right? I spent ages grinding for Black Mage Relic weapons in a realm reborn in Heavensward purely for glamour. Oh, so you don't use the relic weapon, but you use it for like a transmog, right? You have vague idea what happens in Shadowbringers and Endwalker, but not the exacts. Oh man, dude, I'm just saying this, right? You got to be ahead of me, okay? Although I don't think that'd be hard. The only difference between me and you is that you get sidetracked by all the extra stuff you can do, whereas I try and I try to do only MSQ. So I think my 1,000 hours would be like, oh, Sam's all caught up. Well, your 1,000 hours is like, bro, look at my drip. Everything appears to be in order. Assuming no one has any objections to my choice of presentation, I shall place our offerings at the trading post as instructed. Were I of the North, I think I would be suitably impressed. Just a sec. That's your presentation idea? Calm yourself, Master Alpha. No, our offering has not gone unnoticed. So the Nath are like crab people, almost. Do they remind me, actually? They look like a creepy version of the Zepho from Fallen Order, right? The head. Lions and beasts and hunters last came to trade, bearing gifts that filled the air with such a delightful sense. With delectable foods you have brought for us, our meager existence is much enriched by your bounty. Come, hunters, come to our hive if you would trade. Cramped and stifling our homes are, but the rancid incense keeps the dragons at bay. Cramped, stifling, and horribly smelly. But better to live in stench than be cracked and crunched by dragon jaws, yes? Come, come, it is not far. Yeah, that's true, the samurai crabs. Ah, so that's those green things we've been seeing, is them lot. Oh, okay. Your presence has been announced for the storyteller. You must speak to our chosen leader in words, for we are Vath. We are the non-mind. Welcome to our hive, hunters. You have brought delicacies much sought after by our people, and we are much pleased. What would you have in return? Pray allow me to begin by thanking you for welcoming us into your home, and for accepting our humble offerings. My companions and I are in search of knowledge, specifically knowledge of your people's god. Knowledge alone, what strange hunters you are, but if it is words you desire, then words you shall have. We are the Vath, the non-mind, and to speak is our fate. You will hear the tale of the Nath god, the god of the one mind, summoned into our midst. The one mind. These are the Nath who reside in the main colony? Yes, they are one. Connected, but let us begin the story at its beginning. Some moons ago, a single dragon flew in from the east. Bleeding and weak, it fell from the sky and into the hive, where it was swarmed by my brethren. With spear and spell and musket, the dragon was slain. 'Twas likely one that had fled battle with my kinsman. I should commend you for finishing the job. Dude's just trying to annoy. They're just trying to annoy each other. Dragons are fierce and terrible adversaries. The one mind would always cower when their winged shadows passed over the ground, but no longer. They had learned that a battle-weary Travanian was easy prey. Thus did the Overmind decide to heed the words of the black-robed men. The one mind would call forth our god and unleash his blades upon the dragons. So basically, the Ascians getting involved. Dravanian lands can become Nathlands, and even an ever larger would grow our domain. But our god ever hungers. The price he demands in crystals far exceeds the rewards for this war. We of the Vath despise and revile his insatiable existence. So, this primal's too greedy, basically. Cool. I call upon the power of a primal for the greater good, conscious all the while that I do so at a degree of cost to the land. A reason that is a necessary evil, and I willingly shoulder the burden of my sin. In suggesting that such crimes can be justified, you may argue that I presume too much, but you must surely see that I'm aware of the magnitude of my transgressions. Not so the Nath. They summon their deity for no greater purpose than to expand their dominion. To a son of the Seventh Dawn, one sworn to eliminate the primal threat, the distinction you draw seems questionable at best, but the fact remains that my own grandfather risked unleashing the power of the 12 in an attempt to prevent the calamity. Thus, while I may not condone your actions, I at least understand them. Not so the Nath. As you so rightly put it, if they truly seek naught but territorial gain, I can only conclude that they are ignorant to the ruinous consequences for their gods. Insatiable appetite. The longer this primal is suffered to exist, the greater the suffering it will cause. It must be destroyed. How lightly you propose the destruction of this god, Master Alphino, a being of whom we know not. Has it occurred to you that you may be sending the Warrior of Light to his death? No, You have the right of it, Estingian. It would seem it is I who am guilty of presuming too much. Pray forgive me. Wait. He need not face this foe alone. Like him, I am blessed with the Echo's protection, and I may do battle without fear of primal influence. Let me bear this burden. Do you truly imagine yourself as a second warrior of light? Remind me, how many primals have you faced, my lady? Not that it matters, we know not where this god resides. And how to challenge it, unless you mean to pray until it appears. It still makes a valid point. Let us speak with the Varth and learn how best to secure an audience with their deity. In this, at least, I may be of assistance. The young lord certainly appears eager to prove his worth. I feel like Alfredo's whole character was like, for A Realm Reborn, it was know-it-all. For Heavensward, it could be know-it-all, but making up for a huge mistake he made. Yep. Don't fall in the trap, resist the pull of Final Fantasy 14. Oh, God. No one likes it, Tom, when you message people to say don't play the game they're clearly playing. It's a dick move, dude. I would definitely never do that. No, sir. You are the generous hunters. Yes, many gifts you have brought, but not enough for all Vath to enjoy. Maybe you could bring us just one more. More Nanka flesh? If I made an MMO, I would remove these quests from the game entirely. Go here, kill this thing, take the loot, and bring it back. In my world, they do not exist in MMOs. You have evidence? Fake news, dude. They're made by AI. You can't trust it. Yeah. It's like, there's so much like, yeah, just silly little quests, you know? Feels a little, excessive. Ah, still muted. Sorry, thank you for that. I mute myself to cough and then didn't unmute it. Question. I got a question, Sly. I don't know if that was covered by muted or not. If you were to take the multiplayer aspect out of like Final Fantasy 14, out of New World, out of WoW, would you consider them an RPG? Because I feel like there's a lot of things you do in these MMOs that you wouldn't do in a normal RPG. The fact it's got such a prominent story does make it a little bit different though, makes this one a bit more online. Same with Sator as well. If you don't do side quests. Bum, bum. So basically the Nath over here, they just gas the whole area so the dragons think, ooh, smelly, and that keeps them safe. It's kind of funny. Intruders, your lives are forfeit. Oh, I thought I'm gonna get captured. Actually, a pretty box on RPG. Just the way they the go here, kill this guy quests are framed differently. Instead of just going to this area and do eggs, which results in you killing a bunch of dudes for drops, it's just go kill this dude, man. I don't know what to tell you. I can see that logic. I can see that. The other mind must be aware by now of our intrusion. Let us press into the hive and ensure that we have our host's undivided attention. She just wants us to murder our way through their hive now? Yes, she does. Cool. Right, before I do that, I want to go grab myself a nice cup of tea and get some biscuits as well. Oh, my camera's fallen too. Right. I'll very quickly be right back, guys, okay? I want some bickies. So guys, I forgot to unpause my recording. Apologies. We've now made it into the hive, and now we do the quest to take on the Nath. Or the Nath god. Clearly advised by the Asians as well. Doesn't it have like 2 global cooldown? Honestly, oh wait, no, a 2-second global cooldown? Oh, what, on every move? Yeah. Yeah, it does. I still think it does, right? Hold here. When the Nath come, we offer no resistance. Surrounding shooters, there's no escape. We surrender, we throw up, ourselves upon the mercy of your God. Was it you hated most? Well, I guess I don't mind it when it comes to like dungeons and the story. I think if I was if I played the PvP in this game, I think I'd have more of a problem with the global cooldown. Because I will say the cooldown, the PvP, well, is, or at least the fighting roughly is pretty damn good. I just wish they would stop neglecting PvP. I imagine the noise would serve to mask our escape should we need to withdraw temporarily, but you are prepared, are you not? I do hope so. If I were to be dragged away for sacrifice while you were haggling over the price of potions, I should not be amused. Here we go. This has got to be voice, right?
Now we have but to wait.
Also, Wrath, what have you been up to, my dude? How goes the hoe? Do you feel like I want to PvE in WoW anymore either? Yeah, I know.
O Lord Ravana, master of the sacred blades, wrath of the colony, conqueror of the world, hear our prayer. Pray grant unto your devoted children the gift of your divine presence.
Gonna rain today, so I don't have much to do. Nice, dude. A bit more of a chill one, I hope. Got any cool games you're gonna play at the moment? Can you bribe the devs, actually, of Jump Ship to release their game already? That'd be cool. Oh, that's cool. Ooh. Sly, this looks sick. Okay, this dude's pretty cool. He looks like an actual primal.
All strength to the colony. Speak and I shall listen.
O glorious general, we have captured intruders and would make unto you an offering of their life's blood.
These feeble fleshlings dared to invade Natlands.
Hear me, Lord Ravana. My companion and I did not come to contest your children's territory. We wished only to learn the reason you wage war against the dragons.
Thou wouldst flirt with death merely to satisfy thy curiosity. Wherefore should the glorious conquests of the Nath concern thee so, Elezen? Ah, mayhap thine own kind struggle against the worms fareth poorly, and thou art desirous of a pact.
We crave no alliance, Lord Ravana. Only peace. We would bring an end to our war with the dragons. Yet so long as they remain embroiled in this conflict with your children, our goals shall remain out of reach. Never before
I'm in the
have
middle
the
of a
Nath
cutscene.
risen up in such numbers, and never yet with you at their head. Why do you lead them to war?
Thy question hath no meaning. To live is but to fight.
Ladies had to clean the house because
Long have my children.
I said the papa didn't make it to the bathroom, guys. Or he did, and then he stepped in it and then ran it through all of the bedroom.
The Nath would see the Dravanians slain and their territory secured. And by such fervent prayers am I now given form and purpose.
As I feared, your very existence is an obstacle to our goal. Since you are so fond of fighting, we challenge you, Lord of the Nath. And should we emerge the victors, I would have you swear to withdraw your soldiers from Dravanian soil.
Thou art bold indeed to risk thy fleshy hide so readily. Very well. I, Ravana, fourfold master of the blade, do accept thy challenge. But should I emerge the victor, I would have thee swear to serve in mine army till thy last breath is spent. Do you accept?
Oh.
I do. And I believe the first bout is mine.
What day is it, Tommy? It's Friday, ain't it, mate? What is Soju? Yo, is that Shiva? Interesting. Anyway, one might be able to summon Shiva? Asking for a friend?
What is this? A god clad in flesh?
Is aught amiss, my lord? Thou wilt not break thy word, I trust.
Mine oath is unbending as steel, little goddess. Thy ruse will but add to mine enjoyment.
Yeah, right. You have to let me know how the how that game plays, dude. Because I did see it. I didn't think it was fully out yet, though. So you got a big meeting in about an hour and a half. I'm planning to day drink the rest of the day after the rest of the day after that because yeesh, is it quite a serious meeting? Ooh. Hey-ya, 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 hey.
I thought myself stronger, Mayhap with more crystals?
Why are we getting involved?
Be thou god or maid, thou art nothing to me. And what of thee, mortal? Art thou warrior or craven?
Once humans in open beta till Monday. Oh, okay. By the way, Sly, in case you were interested in the game I was looking at, dude, the Iodine Chronicles game, it's on sale on Steam now, dude, already.
Good! Mayhap thou will provide more sport than thy feeble companion.
Ah, well, I might have to actually queue here, guys. Anyone want to join me in a queue for this fight? So yeah, that's, yeah, true, light stress test. Yeah, that's true. So, because you gotta respect the 1v1s, can't be third party in this shit. Oh man, it's like Dark Souls, man. When someone would invade, you gotta 1v1 it. Da, 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 bum, bum. 12 minutes. Oh, feels bad, man. So what did Wrath say here? Ordered spark plugs from my SXS. We're supposed to pick them up at 8 AM. 7:59. I'm en route to the parts place, and they call. Yeah, we lost your shit. Is it bad? I was even at least a bit surprised. I've given up on things working the way they were supposed to. So much it's half expected now. Yeah, that's bad, dude, isn't it? That's bad. But otherwise, I think it's going better. Oh man. Also, soju. Actually, I want to know what it is as well. So, what did you say here? It's Korean spirit, similar to sake, but tastes pretty different. Often made with rice, sometimes other grains, or even apple in some edge cases. My personal go-to mix is soju, a thing of Yakko, and Sprite. Sometimes a little splash of fruit flavor syrup. Oh man, that's kind of nice. Don't worry, no one else does their jobs with reasonable proficiency either. Oh man, it's a shame. That's usually why I just order, like, sometimes I'll just order those things off of like big chains. Like there's a thing called like Screwfix in the UK where you just like, if you need to buy like anything, usually for like DIY stuff, you can pretty much the same day order it to be click and collected, or at least within a day, like no matter what. And sometimes I would prefer to go to more of the independent shops, but sometimes it's just so much easier. In my day, if you didn't do your job, you were fired. Well, nowadays, between a combination of... It's so weird, right? Because so many jobs are hiring, but so many jobs are hiring usually because they don't want to pay the right amount. And unfortunately... Unfortunately, it means people just don't care. It's made people not care as much. Yeah, you just get a talking to, if that. I've been in trouble once or twice at work before. Although it was more of a talking to, but then again, it wasn't that major, so probably why. I'm cursed it happens, and I'm like, how's that possible? People are like, yeah, I've never seen that happen. Parts guy was even like, yeah, I'm not sure what to do, as this has never happened before. Jesus, man. But also, I would say that you hear a lot, depending on what like circles you're in, Brass. I've heard a lot of stories of places pretty being pretty quick to threaten or let people go. I think it just depends what sector you're in and what workplace. And what country. That makes a big difference. Right, do I want to open any of these? If I can. Oh, I can't. Okay, never mind. I've been dealing with companies stating one thing will happen and then something completely opposite actually takes place. I wonder if I'm spouting Japanese whenever I ask something to get done by someone outside my department. I can see that being a thing. I've been lucky where usually the places where I've worked, I've not had that so much as an issue. Oh, they're crafting mats, are they? Oh. Ew. What are you supposed to do with them then? If I don't craft anything, is it worth just deleting them? Or like selling them? Outside entities? Yeah, man. I remember we used to have like printer problems with these MFDs, a multifunction device, right? You know, like your sprinters are also like fax machines and copiers and these giant things. If it's a coffer, I can open it. I mean, usually they're like call Samsung in directly to deal with them, and that was always a pain in the ass because they would almost never turn up and do the work they said they would do. That was quite normal. Oh, if you ask my old ISP, man, they would never turn up. Jesus Christ. Whenever they said they were going to arrive, they would never do it. I remember one time I waited like two months. Yeah, I think it was 2 months for internet from a provider because I wanted to get better than 10 down and 0.1 up or 0.2 up or something, whatever the hell my mindset was at the time. And it just I ended up just giving up entirely and going with another provider, and I just took the terrible internet. Oh yeah, we should use my whistles. That's true. I was being... Oh god, yeah, I never used that whistle. I will never summon the wind-up Alpha Gnome. Know that. Let's have a look here. Most crafters are focused on much better gear than the replica dreadworms. It might be worth just scrapping those. I want delete just delete them. Like this. Cause I've got enough money. Like I won't make much money out of this thing. Yeah, what is it? 26 gil? Yeah. Okay, that I can't even use anyway. Oh wow. Legend states that any who drink with this mysterious liquid before lying down for the evening will awaken a new man or woman, granting you a single opportunity to edit your appearance in the character creation screen upon your next login. Yo, that's sick! That's cool. Keep the Fantasia? Yeah, absolutely. And there's my materia. God, we got any closer yet? Okay, we have 3 DPS. Average wait time now 14 minutes. Oh man, the MMO problem, am I right? God. Ask, and you shall receive. DPS, don't let us down. Thank you. You gotta get like, you get like 1 free Fantasia after completing Realm Reborn. Then you gotta buy more, like real money buy, not in-game vendor buy. Yeah, that's kind of insane. The one thing I really dig about 14 that I wish other MMOs would get on board with, I wish you could just pick the level that you, if you've leveled up like a character to max level, I think I should be able to choose where to place my character. As in like in the campaign. Like, do I want to level them from the beginning? Do I want to have a max level without this boost crap? Like, you already make me pay a monthly fee and pay for expansions. Like, WoW is like quadruple dipping. It's insane. And what's worse is that so many people do it.
To the song of radiant steel.
I just mean as a PC, if I want to try a new class, so long as it's unlocked. Oh, I see what you mean. Just, you want the job system? And also, I do like the ability to play other like races and stuff in WoW. I would just do it so like I could create a character at the right level. Like if I've leveled up, let's say 2 twos. I used to be so afraid to use up the, use up the limit gauge, and now I don't care. I'm like, no, I'm the DPS dude. It's literally my entire job. Oh, what's this? Okay, that's cool. How long are you gonna be? Oh, okay, alright. Bye-bye. Okay.
Thus does the sacred rite of combat proclaim the victor. I lay my blades at thy feet, child of man.
That was sick. I enjoyed that fight. So yeah, I like to use Final Fantasy for the things I don't like, but it didn't become as popular as it is because it sucks. I think it's a combination of things, right? It was a slightly different take than what WoW did, and Final Fantasy, in some way, it sounds like a really mad way of putting it. Final Fantasy respects your time more than WoW does. Like WoW, while the time commitment's very similar, WoW wants you to keep your time up all the freaking time. Hey, you're on a treadmill, you gotta run at this pace, or you're gonna fall behind, and that's gonna ruin it for you. Whereas 14 is like, hey, you got this mountain to climb, but you climb that, and as many goes for as long or as little as you like, and you get it done when you get it done.
You do not disappoint, warrior of light.
And I think that's the biggest difference.
I had your skill in battle. I do begin to see why so many place their faith in you. For all his savagery, I do not think Ravana one to break his word. Provided the dragons do not trespass upon Nath lands, they should have little to fear of the Primal's biting blades. We have done well, have we not? Come, let us return to Vidofnir and share these glad tidings.
Once more you achieve the impossible, bringer of light. But with every mortal heart that succumbs to fear and fury, another voice is joined to the chorus, beseeching divine succor. At their bidding, warring gods will shake the firmament, and your world will
I've never been undergeared for anything I have to do, Wrath.
Storm of chaos.
As long as I'm not doing Savage thing, which is like the equivalent of Mythics, I've never been undergeared. Also, for some, I just got an email, guys, from the All Key shop. They're doing a they're doing like a streamer collaboration if I want to be a part of it. So, how does it work? I have basically people sign up to their site, and we get giveaways as a result. It could be okay. Hey, how's it going, Em? How's the day going, buddy? Never since we first fought have I seen you draw upon the full extent of your powers, and ever from afar till this day. You are a marvel to behold. What kind of data want from your? To be fair, the signing cost is quite high. They want you to earn one giveaway. They want you to get 20 people to sign up, which is quite a lot. Sounds like a pyramid scheme? No, because we basically they give me a key to give to you guys. That's what it's all about. Because you couldn't go along and then... Yeah, it would have to be like a new... I don't know. I would say something like a pyramid scheme. It sounds like a lot of work for not a lot of gain, though. I was gonna say, there's no DPS meter in 14. Did you install one? I thought that this game was extremely anti add-ons. Well, so yeah, I didn't measure it either, to be honest. It's not that kind of game. That's kind of like I have a damage meter and everything for WoW. But when it comes to 14, I feel like it's almost counterintuitive. Because in the end of the day, WoW has a problem. WoW has a problem where people are such stat monkeys that it's usually a source of a lot of hatred. Use it for hard content to get better? Oh, so you can see your damage in like Savage Rays and stuff? That makes more sense. If you use it for yourself, then it's fine, isn't it? It's more if you use it for other people. Even STO, what's STO? Had Star Trek Online? Had stat monkeys? The measuring DPS in that game was frustrating as hell. Wait, what's parse? What are parses? I think for you, I don't check because it's very rare that my actions like that affect the group around me. Because I think like 98% of what I do is single player, basically. Lord Ravana, you say? How curious that the Vath never mentioned his name. Are you certain he will keep his word? There was honor beneath his savagery. That we survived the encounter at all was a miracle I must attribute to the Hero of Light. Never did I doubt you, Warrior of Light. Unlike some, you were gone so long that Master Alphino had now lost his wits with worry, fretting like a maid for her sweetheart he was. Stadium, was that truly necessary? Not true necessary, but certainly true. Got him. What matters is that the primal is banished and our promise fulfilled. We should return to Vidofnir. This is what it means to secure an audience with the worm. Hrasvelga, Needhog's minions will not be halted by idle chatter. Come now, we must make every moment count. Your unkind Estinian, for all his experience and intellect, Alphino is still but a boy. A know-it-all boy. I don't carry casual content, though I will admit it's funny being top DPS as a healer. Oh man. I feel like so many people don't care about the stats though that like no one's really like trying to min-max anything. Shall we be on our way to the Ankh Shrine then? I would not have the dragons think that we have forgotten our bargain. Also, yeah, STO is Star Trek Online. That makes sense. I actually did play that for a time. I didn't really care for it too much in the end, but also I'm not a Star Trek fan, so, you know. I always liked the idea of like balancing. Is it that game where you can balance the power between like shields and guns and I always liked that as on its own as a cool concept. If it was a dead and we didn't wipe, I did my job as a DPS. I don't give a fuck if anyone has a higher numbers than me. The guys are dead. Yeah, absolutely. Did the trial? Yeah, we just did the, what's it called? Ravana. It's cool as shit. Thou art returned, little one. Hast thou abandoned thine ill-conceived contest with the Nath? Nay, my friend, we return in triumph. By Isidor's hand was the beastmen's god, Lord Ravana, laid low. In his overconfidence, the Primal swore to withdraw his followers from your lands in the event of his defeat. A promise we believe he will keep. The Nath shall trouble you no longer. The deity is slain then. How dost thou contend with his biting blades? But the particulars matter not. Thou hast fulfilled thy promise, and I shall fulfill mine. Attend me, mortals. Hie you onto the deepest reaches of the morn, and there shall you find Halo, the altar from which you may begin your ascent to the summit of some owl. But be fairly warned. The minions of Nidhogg shall not lightly suffer your presence on that sacred mount. By your struggles within the cavern shall I judge your party possessed of sufficient fortitude to proceed. We shall not disappoint you, Vidofnir. If memory serves, the Cavern of Morn is entered from the second floor of the central tower. Let us begin the climb. Personally, I never said a word in random groups. I just enjoy seeing the numbers to gauge my performance and to chuckle when the loudmouth in the group is yelling at people, but doing the worst in numbers. Oh yeah, we know you wouldn't be the type to say anything because you're not a knobhead. You know what I mean? Also, let's look here. Oh, sure, power management is huge in space combat? Yeah. The only Star Trek video game that interests me is Bridge Crew. Yeah, Bridge Crew would be fun with people who are equally excited to play. Yeah, you need to play with a proper group of people who are all, like, jazzed to be there. I've not played it because I haven't had a full group of people who would just equally be jazzed about it. There we go. I like to just meme with folks in Duty Finder when we've all done the duty before. Yeah, because in most cases, like, when you do a duty, the amount of people who are new are very few and far between. Oh, dragon corpses. A little bit morbid. it's fun chatting shit with a group of people who are all running Prey for like the millionth time for the XP. And I would say there's like 90% of them too, or like 80%. Also, right, as you know from WoW, dude, as well, when the numbers are public, you know, the dude who's often doing not very great is still more talking the most shit. Like, the dude thinks he's like some kind of commander in the battle. He's like, yes, get ready for the pincer movement, men. Why is no one defending at the chokehold to the north? Quick, I need reinforcements. Meanwhile, he's like, bottom damage, bottom everything, and like... what retro game do you think of playing later? I will start with Kid Icarus. Now, one thing I was wondering, right, what do you guys think? Should I, because obviously I want to make these like retro streams like a permanent thing, and obviously Nintendo allows me to buy like a wireless version of the old controllers. So like the NES, the SNES, etc. Do you guys think I should get one of those to like immerse myself a bit more into the whole process? The crown system is a joke in this game, though. I put it on one time, and a MCH asked me how to improve his rotation. I suggest he pressed XYZ, and was told that's stupid. I shouldn't try to misinform him. Wow. He asked for help, and then said you're wrong. What a dick. The crown system is the helping system, right? Don't bother with the old blockhead NES controller, your hands will hate you. What about SNES? Yeah, the mental system, that's it, yeah. I've got one for the N64. I just freaking love it. For how bad this controller is, I freaking love it. My opinion, again, 8-bit SN30 Plus. Would that work with the Switch? Yeah. Ooh, okay. I'll have a look at. See, I'll see if I'll have a look and see on Amazon if it's on there. More done to one. As promised, I shall open the way to Summer's summit for thee and thy companions. I've been invited for a playtest of a game. Don't know what kind of game. Oh, it's a battle royale? No, I'm good. Sorry. Now I get more. I think I can tell that my channel's doing. I don't really look at my stats too often, but I can tell I'm doing a little bit better nowadays because I get more and more offerings of keys and stuff nowadays for games to play on stream, which is cool. To my kin, this mountain is revered as a holy ground and resting place. Both where you, the minions of Needhog, during your ascent, for certain they shall take great offense at your intrusion. We are grateful for your warnings, gentle Vidofnir. My final words are for thee, Dragoon. Have care to keep the stolen power thou wieldest in check, lest it breed further despair. A moment, shall we blindly forge on in the dangers that await us? Tioman herself said to guard this peak. I do not fear Nidhogg's consort. Any dragon foolish enough to bar our path shall feel the sting of my lance. Spoken like a true butcher. Need I remind you that we are the one who come to parley a peace? Let us be clear, heretic. 'Twas to save Ishgard and her people that I first lent my support to this doubtful venture, and 'tis for their sake that I go now to speak with Hrasvelgar. But I said nothing of Tyrman. Should the opportunity present itself to rid my people of one of the deadliest enemies, I shall take it. That is my duty as an Azure Dragoon. You're beyond redemption. We will accomplish nothing by bickering. If we are to meet Hrasvelgar, our path leads up the mountain. Far over the misty mountains cool. The worst part is that anyone can become a mentor with enough playtime. Doesn't say anything about skill or knowledge. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I couldn't be a mentor right now, and I have like 80 hours in this freaking game. You know what I mean? Like, I got a good amount of time in this game. I couldn't be a mentor, not even slightly. The barrier is commendations. Ah, I see. And commendations are just something I give to healers unless someone else does something really cool. I must not suck too bad as I find I get awarded them too a lot. Yeah, I think basically it goes healer than tanks. Those are typically the people who get given commendations, right? Yeah, somebody went absolute ham and blatantly carried. Hey, M's here. Oh, is this a dungeon actually? Ooh. You want to join me for this dungeon, my dude? And Fairy, hello. How big is this thing? Also, Fairy, feel free to get... Oh, wrong thing? Wait, what? I keep for the try again? Oh, shit. Ah, I see. It's still in the... It's still selected. Well, that was quick. Let's have a look here. You're playing hooky today. Wait, what does that mean? Hooky? What's hooky? Yeah, I've heard that the new dungeons are quite linear. Not so much though, like in a Realm Reborn. You slept for 11 hours? See, if I slept for 11 hours, my body would be screaming at me. Hey, that's gone. Wow, that's new, guys. Bots with freaking OnlyFans. That's new. Hey, how's it going, Lich? Lich, what's up, my dude? Are you called in sick, though? Fairy, you're going to be saving the sick dates for conveniently when the War Within comes out. God, what are you playing at? You feel great today? What are your plans for today then, Fairy? But also, yeah, if you're gonna be sick on a Friday or a Monday. Guess you can play WoW all day today, right? Well, you playing retail or you playing you playing classic? Oh, you're gonna do the remix? Nice. Yeah, Brass, I've died sometimes like 3 or 4 times in the same dungeon in 14, and no one like gives me grief over it. They're like, don't worry, dude, get back up. I'll never hear about it ever again. We just keep living our life like nothing happened. It's the best way to prep for the war within? Really? Interesting. I've paused my WoW subscription, but I've still got it for another 2 more weeks, so maybe I'll jump on the remix. Heavensward has an attitude of like, wipe, okay, so what, pick ourselves up and go again. I think the problem in WoW when you wipe is that there's no catch-up mechanic to getting back to the area, so sometimes like your wipe is followed by a pretty sizable walk. Guys, not much longer after this duty, we'll be switching over to our sofa, our comfy setup, because the pop has been left with me, and we're going to switch over to do a retro stream for the rest of the day. Hello? Thank you. That's got ages to target. The tunes are going to be transferable once the Panda remix ends. Hopefully a free transfer. Not just in duties, it's like that in Raids 2 tank. Nice. I remember that happened when I think I died in like one of the cores of Bahamut or something. Like when we died, it didn't take much to get back to the fight that we died at, which is like a huge difference. Oh my god. Do you ever have it when your nose is like so like blocked up from hay fever? That sneeze. Oh god, that actually hurt my nose. Oh my god. Oh. Sneezes are meant to be satisfying, man. Yeah, is it a free transfer? Fairy? Or do they make you pay for it? Sam. For what you've heard, it's free? Okay, that's pretty good. Isn't it? Thank you. Is Gesundheit, is that German? Is it to piss off your wife? Wait, why does it piss your wife off? We got a Burger King crowd in this party, actually. She's Catholic, so I won't say bless you. Okay, that's kind of funny. I learned in Swedish you say like kruset, which means which is like their version of bless you, but not bless you. That makes sense. Yeah, once you get max level 70, you get buffs which help alt leveling. Suppose it only takes 4 to 6 hours to get an alt leveled. That's actually a really cool system. That might be my excuse to level up some alts that I wanted to get done. Though, now that we've got all this damage talk now, I'm kind of like curious as to how I'm doing in this. Oh, the sucker on him with a stat marker. Ooh. Oh, my bad. So everyone else got the memo. Well, you're not dying constantly, so better than 9% of Dragoons. Are Dragoons known for being that bad? Is that why when I do die more than once, no one says anything because they just expect it? Oh, we beseech you to grant a safe passage. Oh. As I thought, blind to reason like all of the rest. If you would see our mission to its conclusion, you would know what must be done. Oh, here we go. I would never just rush into a fight. do I do with this rock? Welcome back, Buffett. How was your meeting, my dudes? I think it's invulnerable right now. But I like just doing the same dumb stuff where I flip out just to flip back into the fight. Like this. Oh, he used the thing up. I wanted to use that. Hey, we leveled up though. I like how it just shows the party rather than the NPCs rather than the people I just level this with. Why am I getting everything? Is everyone just passing? I'm just pressing greed. So I got through the intro the other day on this game, and it airdropped me into the world. I scouted around, found a nice little place to build. There wasn't anyone around. So I claimed my spot and logged out. Just logged in to find several forts around my happy little swamp. Oh no. Check Discord? Alright, check it. Oh hey, I wasn't terrible. Oh wait, no, someone was AFK for half the fight. Oh, never mind. Oh, sorry guys, Poppy. Poppy, it's alright. Right, guys, let's go very quickly, just let him out, okay? Let's go quickly let him out. Oh. Sorry about that, guys. The popper is very good. If you hear him squeak, it means he needs to go to the bathroom, and he did. Clever puppy. Oh man. It would seem Tierman was the last. I sense no other dragons nearby. Well, that went well, didn't it? The fury bleeds through the eye. Ooh. You have... Oh, wait. You have bells hanging from the doors and they ring them when they need to go? That's insanely well behaved. But that damn worm's wrath burns hotter than flame. Come, the heart of the dragon's homeland yet lies before us. Thus do we add another link to the chain of vengeance. Oh, Saint Shiva, when will it end?
To the peak of Som Arm, at the end of a perilous mountain path, whence could be seen
yo, this is a sick looking place.
Like islands,
how cool is this?
Possibly atop a sea of clouds. To a domain where dragons and men had once lived in harmony, whose majesty no mortal eye had glimpsed for nigh on 1,000 years. They came.
Okay, this is a cool spot. I like this. I like this area. It hurts me that we have to stop here, though. And we're going to switch over, guys. To we're going to grab this thing here just in case. But we're going to switch over to our retro stream. If that's cool with you guys, we'll play some. We'll start off with Kid Icarus on the NES. I'm going to hate myself, but hey, we'll give it a go. But if you guys have any requests, if it's on the Nintendo Switch Online, I will be able to instantly play it, okay? Right. Okay, I'm gonna just switch over to this, and then I'll be right back, guys. I'll probably be a couple minutes because the pupper is singing. Ralph, come here. But for anyone who's only here for Final Fantasy 14, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Everyone else, back soon.